It comes your way next on Madden Football.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at the Eagles, you figure they've got to be looking forward to this one. They've got a clear advantage. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's going to wind up and air it out. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of carries, 74 yards.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now, number 3 in the league in rushing, within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
Trying to improvise, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Hey, we gonna do what we do.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Allen off the play fake. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coach was always saying, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. On the give, this is their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out of there. Call that a 48-yard punt, and made even better by a loss on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. On play action, Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Xavier Howard with a good coverage that time as he was there and knocked it away. Being chased out left. 1st down and more for Allen. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking deep for Bennett. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Bought him a little extra space. They'll try the left side. Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. The Titans on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
And that is incomplete. And pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
On now is the Titans punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
On play action, Allen out to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And he stopped immediately there. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. To the air, Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Grant Delpit.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. After the turnover, it's Tua.
He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman.
And he gets this up just shy of the 15. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
Open man is Edwards. He's got it.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Tua. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Tua. Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Edwards. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. On now is the Titans punter. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. On now is the Titans punter. He's been terrific so far. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lock behind it. Wow. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now 14-0. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. Run-play drives from that distance. Run an effort, it results in the touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting. When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And some room to maneuver. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime.
Well, and this is where quarterbacks' passing numbers sometimes get a little bit more inflated than they should, because this is a short little pass, but it goes for big yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Tua. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Tua. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
There's been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. This is caught inside the 15. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Anthony Schwartz
with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 21-10.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break.
They still can't get it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. To throw again on second down. Tua. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Tua, the final shot before half. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
Well, this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
First and 10, Taylor now.
Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30.
On the handoff, Taylor.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Throwing now is Allen. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2nd and 8 coming up. They run once more with Taylor.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Good to see you out there, baby.
Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Play action, now it's Tua. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Tua sets up to pass it.
To Evans on the slant.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
Let's go. When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Tua going to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Now Tua. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. On now is the Titans punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to.
He's got him in. Complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Chase Claypool. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
And the Titans getting set to go. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. They'll run it now with Robinson. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
43 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. We'll return with more. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They run. Robinson. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6. Now a give right side. It's Robinson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Tua on 4th down. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Allen Robinson. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Titans are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead now down to 20. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. And the Eagles Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground again with Taylor. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Try to punch it in with Taylor. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. On first down, Taylor. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. And now they'll throw with Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Schwartz. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here's Allen. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Stays on his feet. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 63 yards rushing. So far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Taylor. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Give him 8 yards. There's still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Eagles are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense set to go again. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Tua now on first down. Caught out left side by Robinson. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second down and 3. Looking to pass. Tua. Man open is Robinson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. To try again after the sack. Under pressure, they got him again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one...